All right, I wanted to go over the essay formatting with you so that you do this correctly and you don't lose any points on it. So the first thing you're going to do is type your heading, and you're going to put both of your names up at the top, and then I want you to tab over to the right margin, and whoever is typing and submitting to Canvas, you will be the one to use your name and the page number. Enter, and you're going to type my name, English 2 pre-AP/GT dash, and then whatever your class number is, I'm just going to use 1, and then the date, enter, and then I want you to center, and you're going to type the title, and you can use the one in the instructions or you can use this one, whichever you prefer. The title of the speech is not To the Moon. That's just what I refer to it as because it's much shorter. But if you would like to use the original, then you can do that. All right, once you get the title completed, I want you to go back up here to the date, hit enter because I want that space between the heading and the title. Then go to the end, you're going to hit enter twice, and then go back to the margin. You're going to start typing your essay. Now, I want you to number your sentences. So when you type that number and it moves over like that, I want you to drag it over and line it up with your heading so it's at the left margin. And then you're going to start typing your essay. And once you're done with your 3 sentences in your intro, I want you to hit enter, and that's going to change it to 2. That's okay. Just hit the backspace key and hit it twice, and it'll bring it back over to the margin, and then enter, and then type number 1 again to start your next paragraph, which you should have 8 sentences. And then once you get those 8 sentences typed, you're going to do the same thing. Hit enter. You can just hit enter again and it'll take that 2 off, and then enter one more time, and then start your conclusion. And it's going to move it over again, so just grab it and drag it over. And then your conclusion. So once you do that, you're going to, if you need an extra page or second page, just go when you start on your second page. Let me get down there. When you start on your second page, you're going to use the right alignment icon up here, and it takes it directly to the right margin, and you're going to type the next page number. Hit enter twice because that's going to put that extra space between that and the essay. And then just go to the left alignment and start typing or finish typing your conclusion or whatever you're typing on that page. So the next thing you want to do, once you have everything typed and ready to go, we want to fix the spacing and the font. So if you just highlight the entire thing, go back up to the top to fix the spacing, you're going to use the up and down arrow key. And if it says remove space, which it doesn't, so we're good, but if it said remove space, you would click that to take any extra spacing out. And you're using 1.5 this time instead of 1.15. And so that's going to fix the spacing. So then we want to highlight this again, and we're going to change the font to Times New Roman. You can leave it at 11. Let's move that back up to the top of the page. So before you turn in anything to Canvas, you need to double check everything. Spelling, punctuation. Make sure, just like I did, to make sure my page is at the top, make sure you delete any extra spacing there. So once it looks good and it's ready to go, you and your partner have looked over everything, you could submit it to Canvas. Remember, it needs to be done by the end of the period. You cannot submit it at 11:59 p.m. tonight. It needs to be done by the end of the period because it's an in-class timed writing. All right, see you guys on Tuesday.